Why do 90% of people fail to change their lives, while a rare few seem to transform overnight? You felt it before. It's late, maybe 2 a.m. You're watching something that hits deep. Suddenly, everything feels clear. Tomorrow, you're going to wake up early, fix your habits, take control. You feel energized, focused, almost like a different person. But then tomorrow comes. The alarm rings. Your body feels heavy. Your mind starts negotiating. Just 5 more minutes. And before you know it, you're back where you started. And it's not just failure that hurts, it's what comes after. The quiet guilt, the voice in your head whispering, why can't you just be consistent? The slow erosion of trust in yourself. So you try again. Another burst of motivation, another promise, another reset. And the cycle repeats, motivation to action, to exhaustion, to failure, to guilt, to repeat. Most people think this means they're lazy, but that's not the truth. What you're stuck in isn't a discipline problem, it's a neurological loop. A pattern your brain has learned, reinforced, and automated over time. And until you understand that loop, you will keep fighting yourself and losing. The modern self-help world has sold you a very convincing lie, that your problem is discipline, that if you really wanted it, you'd wake up earlier, work harder, push through, no excuses. But here's the truth most people never hear. Discipline is not the cause of success. It is the result of alignment. Your brain is not designed to make you successful. It's designed to keep you alive. And from your brain's perspective, success is irrelevant. Survival is everything. That means it will always choose comfort over discomfort, familiarity over uncertainty, energy conservation over effort. So when you try to suddenly change your life, wake up at 5 a.m., start a new routine, chase big goals, your brain doesn't see growth, it sees danger. Because anything unfamiliar, even if it's better for you, feels unsafe. And here's where most people get trapped. They try to use willpower to fight a system that is biologically wired against them. For a few days, maybe even weeks, they push through, but eventually, biology wins because willpower is temporary. But your brain's survival mechanisms are permanent. So no, you're not weak. You're just trying to force change without understanding the system you're up against. If discipline isn't the problem, then why do you keep sabotaging your own progress? The answer lies deeper, at the level of identity. Most people focus on outcomes. I want to lose weight. I want to make more money. I want to be consistent. But outcomes are just the surface. Beneath them are your habits, and beneath your habits is your identity. In psychology, there's a concept called cognitive dissonance, the tension you feel when your actions don't match who you believe you are. So if deep down you see yourself as someone who is undisciplined, inconsistent, or just not that type of person, every new habit you try will feel unnatural, forced, fake, and your brain hates that feeling because your subconscious isn't trying to help you grow. It's trying to keep your identity stable. It's a pattern recognition system, and its job is simple. Keep you acting like the person you've always been. That's why you sabotage yourself, not because you're lazy, but because you're loyal to an outdated version of yourself. And here's the uncomfortable truth. you are not just attached to your old habits. You are attached to your old identity, even if it's limiting, even if it's painful, because it's familiar. Real transformation requires something most people never talk about. You have to let that version of yourself go. And that doesn't feel like growth, it feels like loss. So if your identity is holding you back, why does change feel so physically hard? Because it is, not emotionally, not metaphorically, biologically. Your brain is not a fixed system. It's constantly rewiring itself through a process called neuroplasticity. Every thought you repeat, every action you take, strengthens specific neural pathways. Imagine your brain as a dense jungle. Your old habits, scrolling when you're stressed, procrastinating, staying in your comfort zone, are like wide paved highways. They're fast, automatic, effortless. Now, when you try to build a new habit, waking up early, focusing, doing hard things, you're not just trying harder. You're hacking through thick jungle with a dull blade. It's slow, it's uncomfortable, it drains your energy. That's why the beginning feels so difficult. You're not failing, you're building new biological infrastructure. And here's the key principle. Neurons that fire together, wire together. Every time you repeat a new behavior, you strengthen that path. And every time you ignore the old one, it slowly weakens. But there's another force working against you, dopamine. Dopamine isn't just about pleasure, it's about anticipation. And your brain has been trained to expect quick, easy rewards. So when faced with effort that pays off later, your brain resists. And then there's the amygdala, the part of your brain that detects threats. To it, unfamiliar change feels dangerous, so it triggers stress, doubt, even exhaustion, just to push you back to what feels safe. You're not broken, you're just rewiring a system that was never built for instant transformation. So if your brain resists big change, how do you actually move forward? You stop trying to change everything at once, and you start small, almost ridiculously small. This is the principle of Kaizen. Micro wins. Instead of overwhelming your system and triggering resistance, you make the action so easy, your brain doesn't fight it. If you want to read more, don't aim for 30 pages a day. Read one paragraph. If you want to work out, don't plan a 90-minute session. Do 5 push-ups. It sounds insignificant, almost pointless, but it's not. Because you're not just building a habit, you're building evidence. Every small action is a vote for a new identity. An identity is nothing more than the accumulation of repeated proof. You don't believe what you say about yourself, you believe what you consistently do. This is where most people go wrong. They chase intensity. But transformation doesn't come from intensity. It comes from consistency. And to make consistency possible, you must design your environment. Remove friction from the new behavior. Add friction to the old one. Put the book where you can see it. Move distractions out of reach. Make the right action the easy default. Because here's the truth. You will always fall back to what is easiest. So make your new identity easier to live than your old one. And over time, it won't feel like effort anymore. It will just feel like you. Here's the paradox of transformation. It never feels like a breakthrough while it's happening. There's no dramatic moment, no sudden shift where everything clicks overnight. Instead, it's quiet. It's the small choices you repeat when no one is watching, the days you show up without motivation, the moments you choose growth over comfort again and again. And one day, without realizing it, you look back and you don't recognize the person you used to be. That's how real transformation works. Not through force, but through becoming. So start small, start today. And if this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe for more psychology-based insights and leave a comment below. What's one small action your future self would thank you for?